All right, thanks for watching this video. Let's get right into this. So I joined this group, the SoCal Investor Wholesaler Real Estate Group on Facebook because I am in need of more houses to flip. I had 5 projects going and a couple of them are coming to an end. So I hop into the group, I just joined, and I see this post from Jake. I'm going to blur out his last name because I don't know, maybe this is legit. But what I want to do from my point of view of someone who's actually buying the houses and flipping them, I'm not wholesaling them, I'm actually doing the flip. I wanted to evaluate and get into the specifics of the deal. So this is the group that I'm part of. And and this is the deal that Jake posted. Brand new listing, single home in La Puente. Now, it was posted 4 hours ago. Today is Thursday, November 26, 2020. It's Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving if you're watching today, or if you're watching in the future, happy post-Thanksgiving, or belated Thanksgiving. I don't know how that works. All right, so, but he says it's a brand new listing, single family home in La Puente, and asking $499, and then has this description here: 4 bedroom, 4 bath. All right, or 4 bedroom, 2 bath, and then mentions cash buyers only, 10%, and an ARV of 650 with 60 to 70 required to repair. Okay. Well, first off, oh yeah, I'm going to blur out this phone number. I'm looking at it, but I'm going to blur out his phone number and his last name because, again, I don't assume that he's trying to scam anybody or do anything nefarious or fraudulent or anything like that. But this post is these numbers are sketchy, right? First off, here's the house. I may have to blur out some of this stuff over here too. I'm not sure, but here's the house. So anyway, took me 5 seconds to find the house in actuality. And so the house is listed. So it's not an off-market deal. So if he's wholesaling a deal, unless he's got it under contract, why post it on a wholesaler group when the house is on the MLS? I don't know. Again, I just joined that group. I don't know the whole wholesaler ethos, but if I could find a house on the MLS and it's on the open market and it hasn't sold for 29 days, it's been on Redfin for 29 days. It's not a wholesale deal. It's not even a great deal because clearly it hasn't sold. So let's get into the numbers. Go back over here. There we go. All right. So Jake is saying it's going to be worth $650,000, right? $650,000 after $60,000 to $70,000 worth of repair. Number one, that's not a big spread. Number two, let's go, now that we know where the house is, let's go look to see the photos of the house. So this is the house. I'll go through very quickly. So bars on the door, front door doesn't look great. Carpet is peeling. So the tack strips are, it needs work. It's a fixer. So there's nothing to say bad about the house because that's why we're buying these, to fix them and make them look awesome, right? But these are the photos of the house. Okay. So there's a lot of tile work, so you're going to have to demo the tile. So there's money that needs to be spent here. But one of the photos that I thought was problematic is this. Look at this. It's hard to see, but I look at a lot of houses. This right here looks to me that the foundation or that the floor is not even, right? And then there's a photo. Where is it? Another one. A different angle on that I thought I saw. Okay. I could be wrong. Let's go back. Or did I pass it already? Nope, I didn't. Here it is. I already did pass it. See this line here at the bottom? Right here? This is not a fun crack, right? So I see this crack, and then I see this over here, this indentation, which it could just be really bad laid tiles, but this also could be a foundation problem. And so maybe that's why, but listen, if you're dealing with a foundation problem and you're dealing with all the changes that need to be in here at 499, and I don't think the numbers work at 650, but let's even get past that. Let's take a look at the neighborhood, right? So this house is in La Puente. Let's see what else is sold in the neighborhood. The way to do that on Redfin is you click on the map, and then you click on map homes nearby for sale. All right. So first off, this is the house here. This one. Now it's in red. $499. It's been on the market a month. There's a house over here for $426 that hasn't sold. Now this one is 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,486 square feet. All right. And what was that? What's the price per foot? $336 a foot. Now, this one is a little bit bigger, also on the market for 9 days, and they just lowered the price after 9 days on the market. So the fact that you're trying to get $500,000 for this, not so great, right? So, but the biggest, let's get rid of that. The biggest issue is here. I'm going to look at sales sold, like actual comps. So the last 3 months, the highest comp in this particular area is 560,000. Let's check out the quality of this one. How is it finished? Okay, there's not any photos other than this one, but it's got a nice, it looks like it's painted. Yeah, that's all I'll say about that. And let's go back 6 months. Yeah, I'll go back 6 months, and we'll take a look and see if there's anything in this immediate area in 6 months that justifies a $650,000 ARV, which is after repair value. So basically stating that if you spend $60,000 to $70,000 after buying the house for $500,000, right? So let's say you're in it for $570,000, you're then going to sell it for $650,000. Okay? So, okay, again, even if those numbers were true, right? You're not going to make any money. It's not going to be worth your time, because selling it for $650,000, once you then factor in closing costs and selling costs and all of that, you may be left with, let's see, 650,000, and I do 6% of whatever that total is. So you're left with 611,000, but let's say $610,000 after closing costs, and you're in it for 570, maybe. But guess what? You're not going to sell that house for $650,000. Look in this area. You've got 469, and oh my goodness, now it's a small house, 996 square feet, but that looks nice. I mean, at least this photo looks nice. And then that's all they show. That's all that's left on that one. All right, so we're not able to dig deep into that one, but we have another comp over here for 465, or is it a comp? We have another sold house. I don't know if it's a comp exactly, because it needs to be roughly the same square footage, roughly the same amount of bedroom and bathroom to really be a direct comp. And right here, we're about 1,500 square feet, 4 and 2. So clearly, though, nothing in this particular neighborhood has sold for $650 in the last 6 months, or over 600, let alone $650. So if you bought it for $500,000 and spent $60,000, you will lose a lot of money. The only way to buy this house right here is to maybe buy it in the threes, 350. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and you'll see. Okay, so what was I just saying? Buy it in the threes, maybe 350. This was sold for 330. Let's take a look at what this is. Oh, look at that. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and 1,169 square feet. So it's smaller, but the square footage is about the same. This is the street view. Let's take a quick look and see what it looks like on the street. All right. Decent house. Decent street, nice house, nice street, newer construction across looks like newer track across the street. So, and this one sold for, again, $330,000. $330,000. Yet this one over here, which is the subject property, at 500,000, there's no way in good gracious that you're going to sell this for $650,000 in this area. Now, I have no idea about La Puente. I don't know the area. I don't know much about what's going on. I only could read these numbers. And as an investor, as someone who would actually flip this house, I wouldn't touch this. I wouldn't touch this even at $350,000, because most I'll get out of it is like, look at the sales. Like 549, 380, 550, 522. You know what? And let me make sure that I'm not looking at apartments. So let's only do single family house. There we go. All right, so that cuts out some, but still, do you see a lot of, and this, remember, I'm going back 6 months. I'm going back 6 months. Do you see anything here that is like substantially over $600,000? Here's one that's $710,000. And this is 2880 square feet. So almost double the size and double the, is this even a single family? This might be multifamily. No, shows a single family here, but it's a 2-story house. It's huge. It's the best deal, but either way, this is not a great deal. Plain and simple, this $500,000, not a great deal. Even at $300,000, $350,000, wouldn't touch this, because you have comps selling in the area for $375, for $450. Look at this one. This one looks really nice inside, $550,000. And this in 1,800 square feet, 3 and 2.5. This is what $550,000 gets you in this area. Look at this. This is nice. This is move-in ready. So that's just a quick way to evaluate this wholesale deal. I don't know if I'll be making a lot more of these videos, but if you like it, then subscribe and like and comment. And Jake, if you do come up with a really good deal, send me an email or write a comment. I would love to take a look at it. Love to buy a deal. Any wholesalers out there who have great deals in the Los Angeles area or surrounding areas, let me know. And that is it for this video. Thanks.